Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're all welcome back to High School TV USA. Yes, it's been a while, and today we have a new episode, and I have a very good coach, and she go by the name Sterling Felix, and she's the head coach of PS Middle School located in Michigan. And in a few minutes, I'll be out here to this live show. So stick with me. Let me just add it real quick and we keep the ball rolling. Okay, so I'll bring you a very interesting topic. Good coach.
Oh,
All right, so here you go. So everybody, welcome to High School TV USA, and I have with me Coach Sterling Felix, and she's the head coach of P Middle School, located in Michigan, Redford. So, Coach, introduce yourself one more time.
yes. Hi, my name is Sterling Felix. I am the head coach and coordinator of the Pierce Cheer and Dance Club in Redford, Michigan. I've been doing this for total maybe like 11, 12 years, but I've coached at Pierce for the last 6 years now.
Wow, that's very long, a long time.
Yes, I've been doing it for a while.
Uh, Once again, you're welcome. So this show really goes far beyond Africa. Precisely, people from Africa, Ghana are watching you, and and we didn't know what cheer is, so we educate them what cheer is all about. So
Okay.
my first question, I would like, I ask every coach on my show, which is there are lots of games around here in America. Why did you choose to be the head coach of P?
I feel like because I've always done it when I was younger, so we've always had that option. Here in Detroit, Michigan, we have like Detroit Pal, and that was really, really big growing up. So it's always been cheerleading around. There's always been little leagues. Don't mind other sounds. We're on Woodward, so this is
Not
really
that good.
but definitely it's been what I've been influenced by, and I knew it was keeping me on the right track, and I feel like I just didn't want to let it go, whether that was dance or cheer. So I knew I had to do something to make sure that it kept going. And I
Right,
always knew that my purpose was in line with like influencing the children and where they should be headed. So I just figured this is the best option for me to make me happy and make money at the same time is
right.
coaching.
Okay, that's good. That's very interesting. And believe you, like I said, you're a good coach. Coaching or handling this piece. So funny enough, the question is how many people or students do you have in your team?
My current team has about 40, if I'm including
Wow.
the cheer and the dance. So it might be a little bit more than that, but we range from about 40 to sometimes 60 at a time.
And how many females and how many males?
It's about two boys and the rest is girls.
Oh, that's good. And when I was going through your videos, was a couple of hours which your students. Oh,
Okay, sorry. There's a
so
lot of going on.
yeah. So I was trying to find out how many hours have you in your time?
How many? Say that one more time.
How many hours have you had in your time?
Ooh, a lot. I don't even know what the number would be, to be honest. It's so much that is dedicated towards it in that time. It's a lot, honestly. It goes all day and all night, like 24 hours, just about. Whether it's replying to parents or replying to kids or just getting videos and reviewing, it takes a lot of dedication for real.
All right. So, Coach Stanley, would you say that you are an experienced coach?
Yeah, I'd say I'm an experienced coach.
So, enlighten me or enlighten my followers. We should say you're an experienced coach.
No, definitely anybody is coachable. So I feel like once you can get to that level, I think I am very experienced when it comes to coaching. I started at 16, and honestly, when I aged out of Little League, that's kind of when I started coaching. So I've always been doing it, and I have been doing it nonstop. So with that comes time, and over time, you learn things, and the little things all add up. So it takes, if you put the time in, I promise you, everybody is coachable and able to do it. The things I didn't even think I could do as a kid, I'm still training myself so that I'm able to do it as an adult because you don't want to ever stop growing.
I like that. Um, and my next question was gonna be what makes what makes someone to be a good cheerleader? What are the qualities?
Honestly, it's all about confidence. That is like the number one rule. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Um, it doesn't matter how good you are technically, but if you have the confidence to go behind it, you can do just about everything that you want to do. Like that doesn't even matter. You can definitely get it done. You could be the best cheerleader on the team if you have the best smile, if you have the best attitude towards your other cheerleaders. It's all about what you're willing to give for the team because it's not about you, it's about the team. The more of a team giver you are, the more likely you're the best cheerleader on that team.
Wow. So when I ask you that how many awards have you had, you said a lot. What makes you to attain such multiple awards like what are some of the things someone has to do?
I just wanted to touch as many kids as I possibly could at the same time. Like, I want to make sure that the influence is to whoever wants it, not if they have access to it. So, making sure that they know that if it's in my capabilities to invite you and share, then I'm going to do just that. So I sometimes it is a struggle having so many kids at the same time, and it's not that many coaches. Like I love my coaches down to earth for helping me and making sure that we are always together when it comes to the children. Because without them, I would not be okay. I would not be okay. But the goal is to touch as many people as possible that we can, and I just try to provide them an experience where it can happen. It doesn't matter what you look like, what size you are. It has nothing to do with how much experience you've had in the past. We can, if you're working hard towards it, then you can do it. Like, you just got to be a try hard, honestly.
Right. And what are some of your core values as a experienced coach?
My biggest, I feel like, is accountability. Like, I always make them set a goal prior to when we're at the beginning of whatever we're doing, so that if you're not at that goal, it's like you got to be accountable for that. Were you working hard enough to get there? Were you doing all the work that it takes to make sure that you reach that goal that you want to? And if you didn't, take accountability of what you're doing and make sure that you can do better for the next time, because it's okay to make mistakes, it's okay to fall off, but the goal has to be accomplished at the end of the day. So I feel like by holding everybody accountable for all the rules, all the things that they want to do, you are in control of your entire life. And I feel like in cheerleading, that is the same. The level of how good you are is dedicated to how much time you're willing to put towards it. And if you're not willing to put that much time towards it, and even if you are naturally talented, somebody that's working harder than you is going to outwork you just because you are not putting all the effort that you could possibly be putting in to reach your goals. So always goal setting is the biggest thing, and then making sure to hold them accountable for their goal setting.
Good. I know you're in your team. You have females in your team. And I know that definitely you're gonna have a little misunderstanding, some
Oh
conflict.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of. How do you solve those kind of conflicts? Make up.
Honestly, I kind of treat them like sisters. I'm like, these are your sisters. You're gonna fall out. You have siblings at home. Y'all don't always get along. Somebody's not always gonna be at the same level as another person. But you're only as strong as your weakest link. And if your camaraderie is just petty all the time, you're not gonna get too many things accomplished. So just making sure that I keep them holding accountable with each other. They have accountability partners, and then when they're in drama, that means everybody's in drama, and they have to squash it. Like we have things to do. And I always remind them of that. We have performances. You're gonna have to lift this girl. You're gonna have to tumble with this girl. You're gonna have to stand next to her at 5, 6, 7 other points. So you need to make sure that you have it together. So get over it. Whatever it is, I promise the childish drama is not worth hurting somebody because you just were mad at them at that time.
Mm, right. Right. How do you motivate them?
Say that again.
How do you motivate them?
Um, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. This generation is lazy. I mean, it's hard to get them up to move.
Well, you are an experienced coach then, so you gotta do what
Especially in America. Oh my God, these kids lazy. They be on a TikTok all day. The hours they are on TikTok is outrageous. I cannot even explain to you how bad it is. But again, reminding them of the goals that they wanted to set outside of what they're doing is the most important. I think it's like, but you said you wanted to hit this goal though. You want a back handspring, but you're not doing anything towards the back handspring.
Mhm.
So then right there, I'm like, this is the goal that you set for yourself. You're disappointing yourself that you set this goal 6 months ago. Whoever you were 6 months ago, you're going to continue to disappoint them if you don't work harder. And I feel like reminding them that they set their own goals and that they are their own thing that's in the way that's stopping them always kind of gets them a little bit more on track. When it comes to like competition season, that's a little different because I always make them accountable for each other. So that's where those partners come in. It's like, yeah, when your accountability partner is slacking, that means you're slacking. So y'all both are doing push-ups. And then it's like one person is usually on one page where they're on it and the other person might be off. Now, if they're both off as together, now the whole team suffers. So it's like, if you keep holding them accountable for each other,
Right.
not everybody wants to sit and do push-ups all day. Not somebody wants to do conditioning all day just because two people can't get it together. So making sure again to hold them accountable for every single thing and those holding those accountability partners together, it keeps that motivation up a little bit more. So if you don't know your routine and there's a video online and you didn't practice it, that's on both of y'all. And that you didn't show me a call log that y'all tried to call each other and make it work, y'all both in trouble. So I think that helps a lot. But also giving them rewards when they do well. Like we'll have
That's
candy every
good.
month. If I see somebody doing well, we got candy. We'll give out snacks. Food is a good motivator for them. They love to eat. So
I mean, yeah, because what you are doing is part of exercise.
they love to eat. So we always got some snacks, maybe some Skittles. We'll have a package of Skittles. And if you're just doing everything well, you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're being a leader, here's a pack of candy. That motivates some middle schoolers very well, usually.
Okay. So I know I've interviewed a lot of couple of coaches on my show, nice coach, and I every coach used to have their own style of coaching. So what's your style of coaching?
Um, I am strict, but also I'm kind of young looking. Like I'm not super young. I'm 28, so I can understand where they're coming from. But at the same time, I literally, no, I mean not going for it. Like we're gonna hold you to a standard. We're gonna hold you to again accountable for your actions and your behavior. But I am gonna be relatable. Like I do get on TikTok just to know what they're talking about. Like I watch their shows just to understand what they're doing and why they're saying what they're saying. So if it comes out, then it's like I can understand your language and I'll let you go to a point. But we still got to be on track and on target. So if we are on track and on target, then that's good for me.
That's good. And then I want to add an addition to your answer when I asked about how do you solve conflict in your team. Unity is very powerful, which every coach must have.
Hmm.
Because if you are controlling a number of people in your team, and you must teach them the right way, bring them together and to achieve your goals. So that unity, the goals cannot be achieved. You know,
Hmm.
so that's a
That's
good
the whole basis for sure.
that's a good one. So when how do you do your rehearsals, and do you get their parents involved? Tell me how do you do it, and also how do you come by your finance to finance the team?
Yeah, I feel like the easiest way to get the parents involved, the first way is like making sure I'm always on top of their grades. Like, education is very important to all parents, usually, and they want to see their children doing well. They want to see them doing well in a sport, but they want to see them doing well in school. So I'm a big reminder that this is, you're a student athlete first. Like, you're a student and then you're an athlete. So keep your grades together. And then if I see them falling off that way, I make sure that parents are involved. Like, yes, your child is falling off. Because a lot of times parents don't even know that their child is failing until the report card hits or the progress report hits. So now I'm making sure, hey, just giving you an awareness before the next progress report. Let's get this grade up so that you're able to stay on target. Also, I use the Band app, which is like an app for everybody. It's like a social media platform, but just for teams, basically. That's its basis.
Right.
And the Band app is very helpful for me contacting parents because I need all the kids on it and I need all the parents on it. It has the calendar, a gallery, all the videos and pictures that they might need. If they need to contact me, it's a chat box in there so they can easily contact me. So my notifications stay on with that, and I just always keep them reminded of what we have going on with that calendar, sending them lots of reminders. I also send it in paper, so even if they didn't get it in paper, they're gonna get it on the Band app. So there's no excuses for not having the information. And when there is, again, hold those kids accountable because they don't want to keep doing workouts because their parents are not knowing what the information is, and usually
Mm-hmm.
that's the disconnect, as the kids telling the information to their parents. So going directly to the source, making sure they're involved so that even if the parents are not aware, I can blame them. It's like, yeah, it's on you because it was in the Band app and your child told me, they showed you all the information as well, so you're falling off because of you. So honestly, I don't have too much of an issue when parents want to see their child do well. When we have some parents that are kind of not on that same page, that's kind of where the issue comes in. But then I have people that will step in. Like, my mom will sometimes step in and be a leader. So will like the other coaches. We'll just pick up the slack for everybody that doesn't have enough support.
All right. So would you say, would your uh, cheerleaders say that Coach Stelling Felix very disciplined when it comes to training or rehearsals?
You said that I don't play during rehearsals.
I'm saying that. So would your student or your cheerleaders say that you are a very disciplined coach when it comes to rehearsals and stuff? Would
I
you
feel
say
like
that?
as long as they know I'm okay, I'm a cool person until they not doing what they supposed to do. Like, now I'm extra cool, extra nice, extra, comfortable, talkable. But when they start falling off, that's when the mean coach starts to come in a little bit. But as long as they stay on task, then the mean coach never comes out. I'm
Uh,
actually super nice and bubbly and friendly, and I don't ever want to yell. That is like the worst thing to me personally.
right.
But they know, they know.
Okay. So my follow-up question is that how did you become head coach?
Honestly, it fell into my lap. A few years ago, there was a couple of girls that wanted to start a cheer team at their middle school, and they saw that I'm a person that teaches dance and coaches, and one of their sisters reached out to me to help coach the team, and that's kind of how they fell into my lap, and I ended up working at the school. And yeah, that's how it kind of all came together, and it's just been growing since then.
Right. Then someone who you see, that means that whatever you're doing, do it. I mean, continue to do that because that's what has gotten to this position now, right? So, oh, since Coach Sterling is losing network right now, so just part with me. I'm sure she's trying to reconnect, so we can continue our discussion. We got a couple of 7 minutes remaining. I think I've lost there. I'll try to reach back again and then see. if we can continue this conversation and end it nicely. Okay. So yeah, so basically, I was trying to, interrogate with Coach Sterling about how experienced she is when it comes to chair coaching, and she mentioned a lot of how disciplined she is and how motivating head coach she is. But yeah, I would love you to keep following their page. They are on Instagram, PS Middle School, and keep supporting them as High School TV. We support all high school and middle school. Yeah, so I think I've lost there. So pardon me, all my viewers and my followers and my non-followers, pardon me. I think I've lost connection with her. So with that case, I'll take the opportunity to also to continue by saying that I love all my followers. I love all those who are not my followers, and you keep liking and following my videos. I really, really like it, and I keep doing what you're doing. If you see my video and you love what I'm doing, just appreciate love. Just share, comment, or just say something. And this is High School TV USA. Everybody's welcome on this platform. If you're a coach, head coach, or a substitute coach, you can ever message me. If you want to go live, go with me, have an interrogation with me on my page, and to promote your brand, to promote your school as well. You can just send me a very warmly message, and I'll respond back to you. All right. So still follow High School TV USA on TikTok, follow High School TV here on Instagram, and also kindly subscribe to my page on YouTube, High School TV USA. And at this moment, I will say, I love you. One love.